The New Girlfriend. So I was really excited for this movie. I thought it was gonna be like sort of like a mystery or maybe more of a comedy. I thought it was gonna be something in between from the trailer that I saw, and that was completely misleading as fuck. Um, I was really disappointed by this movie. It's not a terrible movie or anything, but I was looking forward to it so much, and it just was not what I expected or wanted or was led to believe this would be. It's about this friend. Um, it's this woman whose friend dies, and they've been close since they were kids, and best friends. Oh my god, they're like soulmates, and her friend dies, and she is concerned for her friend's husband. And she goes to check on him. They have a young daughter, a baby, like literally like just born, and she goes to check on them to make sure that they're okay, and she finds out that he dresses as a woman. And now this is not a spoiler or anything, like this is the actual setup of the movie. And she finds out that he is cross-dressing, which is fine. Like, his wife knew about it, she was okay with it, so it's not like a big secret or anything. But this movie was just so fucking frustrating because the characters didn't know what they want. And it was just like, I get it. It's a difficult time. He is going through changes. But it's not like there was like a big deal. Like, so what if he cross dresses? Like, let the man do whatever the fuck he wants. Like, his wife died, and I don't know, they were just making such a big deal out of tiny things, and it was supposed to be like, I don't know what it was supposed to be. I thought it was gonna be more of like a mystery, like the new girlfriend was supposed to be like this, it was supposed to be like this big revelation that he's cross-dressing, and I thought we weren't gonna know, and I thought that it was gonna be like a big surprise, and I thought there was gonna be twists, and that's what the trailer led me to believe. I don't know if I was mistaken. I watched it a long time ago. Maybe I just made like the wrong conclusions from it. I have no idea, but I was completely disappointed with this movie. It was just, I have like a folder in my head which has the title French movies, all the French movies that I've seen, and I have them organized, and this is definitely at the bottom of the list. I just didn't like it at all. I wasn't sitting there like, oh my god, I hope this ends, but I was just sitting there like, I don't like these people. I don't like these characters. I don't like what they're doing. I get it. It's supposed to be difficult for him. He doesn't know what to do. He wants to dress as a woman, but he says he's not into men. But then he says that he, always had this urge, but then he sort of, I don't know, he just goes back and forth, and he does not want to admit what's happening. And I get it. It's difficult. It's a difficult transition to make, but she was being supportive and then not supportive and then supportive again and then not supportive, and it's like, okay, I get it, it's difficult for her to accept, but it was just going back and forth the whole time. And she had like a lovely stable relationship, it seemed like, and she was just throwing it away to spend time with this random guy. And I get it, he was her best friend's husband, but they were never close, and suddenly he's dressing as a woman, and I get it. He misses his wife. He dresses as a woman again to be close to her, and she misses her friend, so she gets close to him when he's a woman to have a friend again. And that is fucking ridiculous. Like, you cannot replace your dead friend with her husband that's dressing as your dead friend. Like, it was just bizarre. It was just not what I expected. I wanted more from the plot. I feel like if this had been approached in a different way, it would have been better. If they had actually made it a mystery like I had it in my mind. It just didn't go anywhere. The story was very, like, straightforward, and it just got more and more elaborate and ridiculous, and the lies and the deceit and the useless, lies. Why? You're just going shopping with someone. It's not like she's not having an affair, she's not doing anything wrong, she's supporting a friend. But they make it seem like they're fucking spies. And I understand that he needs to be sort of more discreet and, he needs some time to adjust, but it's like, you have a child to take care of now, and you need to be more decisive. Do you want to be a man or a woman? Like, get yourself together. And they just kept going back and forth, and I was just over it at some point. And I was just very surprised that it started off, like, right off the bat, and I was like, okay, I thought that we would ease up into this revelation, because watching the trailer, I had the expectation there was going to be more of, like, a mystery, and we're going to slowly realize what's happening. Just, like, right off the bat, it happened, and I was like, okay, I'll get into this, alright, and I will adjust, and I was actually getting into it, I was feeling it at first, it was kind of funny, but then the comedy sort of ended at some point for me. At first I was into it, like, oh my god, okay, he almost gets caught by his, like, a dead wife's mother, she comes over and he still has, like, lipstick on, and I'm like, okay, he clearly went to change, and he took off the wig, and he took off the eye makeup, and he took off everything, and he forgot the lipstick. Alright, I see where this is going. This is the type of comedy that we're gonna have. And sometime, like, the comedy ended for me. So, yeah, I was just very disappointed. I feel like, it could have been a lot better than it was. And there was one really good scene, and it was them at it wasn't a gay club, it was at a cabaret. And there was this man dressed as a woman, but he wasn't singing, I believe. He was just lip syncing, sort of like a performance. It was a strip show, but the song was beautiful. Oh my god! And I keep forgetting to look it up. It was a French song with these beautiful lyrics, and it was just sung beautifully. And I was just like in awe, just listening to the song, and I was like, "This is beautiful." Like, I don't know I think it's a real song, and I have to look it up. But it was so good. It was something about feel like a woman. It was like a big performance, and it was like feel like a woman, something like that. But it was so good. And I think that was the best part of the movie for me, the random song that they had. And they went about, like, that scene went for a little while, I believe, like, they sang the whole song, basically. So, yeah, that was, like, my favorite part. And, yeah, the new girlfriend. I didn't know what the title meant at the time when I started watching. I figured maybe he had a secret girlfriend and she was gonna, like, find out about it gradually. I thought maybe, I don't know, I thought maybe he was pretending to have a girlfriend, but it was actually him. I don't know, I had, like, all these crazy scenarios in my head, and there was just nothing. It's the new girlfriend, like, her new girlfriend. Trying to replace your dead friend with her husband's cross-dressing alternate ego. That's what this movie's about. And it's fucking ridiculous. And I'm not judging, like, do whatever the fuck you want, but it's like, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't, like, replace dead people just by having someone else come into your life like that. Like, whatever. I was just, like, very frustrated with this movie. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna try to watch more movies from now on. I've been a bit busy these days. School's fucking over for me. Forever. So, hopefully I'll have a bit more time to review more. But yeah, I was just, like, very frustrated with this movie. And I have a fucking headache. And I slept, like, 2 hours. And I need to be out of the house in, like, 10 minutes. So, don't watch it.
Laura était ma meilleure amie. Je serai là toute ma vie pour veiller sur ta fille Lucie et sur son père David.
En fait, je t'ai pas dit, j'ai eu David.
David?
Ouais, comme tu l'appelais pas, je l'ai fait. Tu m'énerves ?
T'aimes pas?
Mais si, mais ça faisait longtemps.
On sort, je fais un effort.
Ça va me faire du bien de prendre un peu de temps pour moi. Elle est charmante, non? Elle a une très jolie robe, c'est vrai. À quoi, qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
T'as été loin avec la serveuse. David vient de perdre sa femme, toi tu le pousses à draguer cette...
Oh, de toute façon, j'ai bien vu que ça l'intéressait pas.
En fait, j'adore ton rouge à lèvres. Ça te va très bien. Qu'est-ce qui t'arrive?
Pourquoi tu m'appelles?
J'ai besoin de te revoir.
Tu couches avec David? C'est ça?
Mais non, qu'est-ce que tu racontes? Bonjour madame,
Ne dis rien à personne. Que ça reste entre nous.
je sais pas.
T'as rencontré quelqu'un?
Une femme très douce. Elle me comprend. Sans me juger.
T'es malade, David.
Je peux pas passer à côté de ma vie, Claire. C'est en moi.
Ça pourra pas durer, David. C'est une folie.
Je sais.
T'es un pervers.
Il faut arrêter.